Hey everybody, and welcome to our first Nutty cast. This is Gamers Haven, and today we'll be talking about Return to Karazhan and the hidden boss, Nightbane. Now, to unlock Nightbane, it is a timed event for this dungeon. It is only a mythic dungeon, and to get Nightbane, it is a timed trial to the crystals. Now, there are 5 crystals in the dungeon. To get to these 5 crystals, you are going to have to start off with Opera. So you want to go to Opera as fast as possible without dying. You have 8 minutes to get to Opera event. Down it and then get to the crystal. Now once you get to the crystal and click it, you will get a new buff on you. And you will also get an 8-minute timer to your next crystal. There is no timer initially to get to the first crystal. You'll either get the buff, or it will give an emote saying the air is warm, and that means you failed it. So you can leave the instance, come back in, and retry. The second crystal is located at Moros. That's where you want to head next. So you want to go back up, clear to Moros. And the traps are pretty unnecessary for Moros. I mean, you can cleave them down as long as your group has a good 400k DPS. You guys can pretty much down them pretty easily. When you're grabbing these crystals, you want to make sure everybody in the group is semi-close. So I want to say a 20-yard range, so everybody gets the buff. Now, if you get the first buff and you're heading to the second crystal, you don't want to die, because I believe after you get the first buff and you die, you lose it and you have to restart. But once you get the second buff, we died, a few of our players died, and they still had it. So after the second crystal that you get, you're pretty good on, you don't have to worry too much about dying, because you want to do big pulls, you want to move as fast as you can. Now after you get the second crystal off of Moros, you want to head over to the Maiden Hallway. On the third room to the left is going to be the third crystal. Once you guys click that, make sure you guys are all close to it, 20-yard range. You will get the third buff. And you will also have the timer reset on for 8 minutes. Next, you want to head back down the ramp at the entrance of the Maiden Hallway and head down to Spiders. You want to take your second door to your left, and the crystal will be on the right-hand side in that room. Now, there's also a portal next to the third crystal. So after you click the crystal, you want to click that portal. It'll port you back to the beginning of the instance. Once you're at the beginning of the instance, you want to take a left and make your way up to Curator. You can take the Banshee souls with you. You can kite them all the way up. Make sure you interrupt them on the way. Once you get to the 2 guards that are waiting prior to Curator, you want to hang a left inside that room and only kill the left mob. The right one won't pull, and you can sneak right past him. When Curator comes, you want to burn it down as fast as possible. Once you've downed Curator, it will drop the 5th fragment that you need. After it drops that 5th fragment, it'll give you a new buff called Medivh's Spirit. Once you get that buff, your timer is reset to 5 minutes. Now you have 5 minutes to make your way to Nightbane's balcony. Once you're there, the Shade of Medivh Ghost will be there waiting for you, and you can talk to him. After you speak with Medivh, you will receive the One Night in Karazhan achievement. Then after you receive the achievement, there'll be a little RP going on, and Nightbane will start coming. It'll spawn. After Nightbane is spawned, if you wipe, it won't disappear. It's not a one-shot thing. You guys can die as many times as you want to make sure you find the strategy. Coming up soon, we will have a new strategy on exactly how to beat Nightbane, as there really is no strategy out right now, as it's one of the secret bosses that Blizzard has released. But if you have fought the original Nightbane, it is the same fight. It's pretty much the same fight. So as long as you know what you were doing from the old time, if you're a vanilla player or a BC player, you'll know what to do, if you remember. But besides that, get your 5-man team going, and hopefully you guys will all get the mounts. And everybody will be good to ride. Get that Nightbane. Show your pride in Dalaran, Orgrimmar, wherever you're going. But soon we'll have a full guide on how to beat Nightbane. But until then, I hope you guys can get groups together and have a great time trying to defeat Nightbane in the time trial. Don't get discouraged. If you fail once, keep trying again. You guys will get it. Make your paths, make your routes. Under an hour, one of you will have them out. So until then, guys, you have a great day.